Hello everyone, I am Pawan Kumar and I'm going to present my project on polling system, which is an API basically. So let's begin. And this project is for Coding Ninja Skill Test Group 3. So let's begin with the code. So here is the code. Hope you and this is my entry point. In this, I have imported all the modules which is required and MongoDB connection and created an application using express function, calling an express function, setting up the port number and body parser.url encoded so that I can read the request.body data. And there is a line number 12 in which represent the route. By default it will go to the index file of the routes, which is inside the routes folder. And here is the app.listen, which is listening my request, or which is starting the server. If there is an error, it will throw an error with this console.log and return. Else it will go to the console.log, then server is running on the port number, which is 342,000. Hope it's clear till now. Now let's go to the routes. There is an index file which is which contains a route to APIs. So in API there is a v1 function and v1 folder and an index file, in which I have, again there is another route which is going to v1, and in v1 there is also an index file which is containing two routes, which is question and option. In question we will perform such functions such as uh, creating, deleting and view the question. And in same in the options, adding a option for a particular question. We can vote the option, which is very good feature of this question. And there is another thing is that is we can delete the options. So now we don't go to the another route of questions and option. I have already explained it to you. So there is a config file. In this file I have just created a connection in between my Node.js application or an API and MongoDB Atlas. We will go through the database later, but in this I'm just telling you that this is my connect URI, which is used to connect my database to this API or Node.js application. And there are some parameters which needs to be true, and this is my 30,000 ms. And there is a once if the function is if the database connection is once open, then it will show me this database has been connected successfully. And I'm exporting this connection in const variable that is named as connectdb, and I'm exporting this module. So now let's go to the model of the options and question. So for first we will go to the questions. In this I'm again importing modules, and one more thing is that is mongoose is just an instance which is not creating a new object, is just calling the same instance which is I have imported app or index file. So there is a mongoose.schema which I have created on const schema. In this I have create a constant schema in which I have two parameters, title and options. Title, what is the question? Title is just what is your question, that would be go would be the value, and the title is the key of that value. And option in this options I have array type. I'm storing in this object id of the option using the reference is options. In this reference I have put the value which is going through like this. In this questions is visible to database, visible in the database name this, which store the questions and options in array, and it is a timestamp that when it is created. And now it's again I'm exporting this. Same for the question options. So here you can see that again I have just created importing the modules and creating a new schema for the options. And there is a name that is that is a key, and the value will be is option. Question question. In this question I am storing the question's ID, which identify that this option is belongs to that question. Don't worry, we will go through with this. And there is a vote which is a type number and default 0, and add vote is a type string. Okay, I haven't added this, I guess. Anyway, timestamps true. I have also I told you in questions. So this is going to be like up here. This is going to be a store created by or created on. And again I am just options. These options is representing, this is my variable which store this option schema, and this option is visible to the database, and this schema is importing this, oh sorry, denoting this schema. So here I am again exporting this. Now we will go to the question controller. So this is my controller. In this I am just creating a new question. Okay, here I am just viewing the question, and here I am deleting the question. And in this delete question function, method or function, you can say anything about this, you can say, you can call anything. So this function will delete the question and also delete the options which contains the question of that, which contains the ID of that question which we are going to delete. So now let's go to this, now let's run this project. So first we will go to clear and node more node.js, sorry, index.js. So as you can see that the server is running on the port number which is 4200, and the database is connected successfully. So now let's go to the API mode, API function. So yeah, just a second, it's you know yeah. So this is my, okay, yeah, so this is my AP postman, which in which I am going to create some questions and options and votes. So you can see that. Now let's go to the database. Yeah, as you can see there is a lot of database, but I am using this polling DB currently right now. So let's go to this and let's browse the collections in which I am storing the data. Collections means that that you have seen options and questions. The result is currently 0 of options, same for the questions. So let's delete this again, so that would be I have dropped this collection also, and I will drop question collection also, so that it will create a new option, new, so that you guys can see that. Okay, so in my polling DB database there is no collection currently, which I have not. And now let's go to the create question and just type where do you live, and uh, type in body, and sending this to you send this, so that this question will be created. So now I have created, and you can see there is title which is where do you live, options is an array which I will show you that how can I add the options, and this is ID of the question of this question, and timestamps, or you got it. Now let's go to the another option, sorry, get question, view question. So I need to copy this ID and put it here, and now I can send, so that you can see this. And I also have done something in this. So this line is printed by this function, question. So as you can see, okay, request start coding, yeah. So this is this line is printed by this line, because I have just I was just checking that my body is readable or not. This is just because of that file, let me show you, that is this, sorry, that is because this body parser.url encoded, and now I can see that. And this ID, so let me show you that this ID is a question ID which is created by mongoose. So in question controller, as you can see, when I click on this, when I call this control function, then it will first print the ID. Okay, So hope you got this. And now we will go to the come back to the Mongo, I mean Postman. Now I will just go to this. I will again copy this and create a new option using this. So I have just put that ID, and now I will add Delhi. As you can see, my title, I mean question is where do you live, and you can see name Delhi, question, and vote 0 currently, ID is this, and updated. Okay, so ID of uh, this question contains question ID, and this ID contains its own ID, that is Delhi's ID right now. Now I will again create a new option. I mean new, I will give a new option, that is Punjab. So as you can see, there is two IDs of options currently in the question. Question options in the question schema, there is an entity, or you can say key, which is option. It contains array, which contain array. It is an array which contains the object ID of options. So now I will create another option, that is Haryana. Sorry, yeah. So this contains now three IDs. Now I will again add a new ID, that is Himachal Pradesh. So as you can see, it contains 4 ID. Hope you got it. Now when I will go to add a vote, so let me just show you the this again, and you guys can see vote 0 for the Delhi, Punjab vote 0, Haryana vote 0, and Himachal Pradesh vote 0. Now I will add a new vote for I will add for Haryana. Let's say Haryana, I vote for Haryana. So I mean I am living in Haryana right now, so I just add this ID. Don't confuse in the URL. I am giving this ID to add a vote to the Haryana. So sorry, but let me first show you the DB. So there is no database I have deleted, and now I am showing you the, you can see these options, that is contain Delhi, that is contain Punjab, Haryana, and Himachal Pradesh. And this question is this: where do you live? And in option, that is the type of array which contains object ID of the options. Okay, so now let's go to the add word for Haryana. Send request, option doesn't exist. Okay, that's not a good thing. I mean, now let, oh sorry, I need to copy this one. Now I will again add this, and when I click on send, as you can see, word 0 currently, but when I go to the view and again send this, so you can see the Haryana's vote is going to 1. And now I will show you this again in the DB. So that would be a good part of this video. Hope you guys understand this, what I am saying. So you can see that vote is 1 for Haryana right now. So that is how it works. Now let me delete an option. So first I will view the option, again I will click on send, and as you can see, I don't want Himachal Pradesh, so I will go to the Himachal, I will copy the Himachal ID and delete the option, and you guys can see that I have pasted the Himachal's ID, and it is still present, it is currently present in the Himachal Pradesh in the my collection, which is options. Now I will refresh this again, and you can see that it's still in the database. So that is Himachal Pradesh, right? So let me delete this. So option deleted successfully, this response I got from the code. And now when you click on view question, you can see that when I will send again the request to this API, so I have just sent this, and as you can see that first option is Delhi, second option is Punjab, and third option is Haryana, and the fourth option is deleted right now, which is Himachal Pradesh. Now let me show you on the here, that is this, and I will again refresh this, and you guys can see that there is no option for of Haryana, sorry, Himachal Pradesh right now. So yeah, Punjab, Delhi, and Haryana. Now let me create another question for you guys, so that I will delete these options right now. So let me create a new question. uh, are you a student? So this question will be created, right? Okay, so when I will copy this and add some options, yes or no basically. So I will click on yes, name again no. So okay, an error request, I guess I don't shouldn't send this again. Yeah, so as you can see that it contains question ID, name yes, and ID of the yes is this. And now I will send again this no to the database. So as you can see that is option contains this. Now I will show you the database again, because it's a it 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 should be a short video right now. Okay, so as you can see guys, this is array. Okay, sorry, are you a student, which contains two object IDs, and last should be double E and F5. So let me show you that options are double E and F5 right now. So yes, EB, oh sorry, EE double E and no for F5. So now I will going to delete a question which is let me show you this. Yeah, I will delete this question which is where do you live right now. So I will just going to delete question and add ID and click on send. So it shows me that ID of that which question is deleted currently, which question I have deleted. So as you can see that I will refresh this again, and it retrieves the data for me, and you guys can see that there is only one and two results, that is yes or no, and there is only one question right now which is loading. Yeah, so as you can see that this is how it works. Hope you guys like it. Thank you so much.